Welcome to the Volairen show. Welcome. I don't know what happened last night with my dinner, but I got a lot of I felt like crap this morning, so I don't feel very good. Yeah, I don't feel very good right now, but I want to stream. I do. So I am up to it. And I'm excited to play Stellaris with you guys and play this this Origin. Play this game. But anyway, before we begin, I want to say that the stream has been known to cut out. In other words, randomly cancel. Randomly close. And other things have been known to happen, like my computer overheating and shutting down. It's a crappy laptop, so it's not crappy, but it is a laptop, so it has limitations. So every once in a while, I get blue screened, or it just freezes, and I have to restart the whole thing over. And that may be sign of problems, but there's really nothing I can do about it right now. But anyway, long story short, the stream may randomly close. If it does, I will restart the stream. I'll put a 0.5 next to the number in the title, so you know that it is a different stream at the same time. So that's all I want to say there. I also want to mention before we begin that I have completely revamped my membership program. So if you hit the join button, you'll see a new membership channel promotional video that explains everything. I have simpled it down. I have whittled it down to one membership tier. So it's just one tier, no others. It's $5 and it gets you everything. So that's all I want to say. The other thing I want to say is we are doing a Stellaris live event. Date to be determined. But if you're interested in playing multiplayer or co-op with me, please hop in the Discord and send me a DM. But that being said, let's get started here. Now, when we left, let me make sure everything is okay. And I'm going to put chat up in my phone. Now, I did get paid. I think, though, that I may wait till next month to buy a monitor, so that I don't have to do this with my phone anymore. I think that may be the smart thing to do. You said it, buddy. All right. So we grabbed some serious land last game. We took over 2 vassals. And while for some reason, and I don't understand it, the game still believes that, dude, seriously, I took this guy over. Wait, yeah, I did. Okay, it's just he's my vassal now. Okay, so he still exists. He's just my vassal. Sorry, I got tripped up there for a second. But the game still believes that I'm equivalent to these other 2 cars, which I am vastly superior. It's not an ego thing. Like, it says inferior fleet power. So, yeah, economic and technology, sure, but really, like, I could beat this. for sure. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to ramp up my resources, ramp up my fleet production, and just expand, grow. So we're going to have some downtime to prepare, hopefully. These guys aren't going to declare war. I'm too strong. They're going to keep to themselves. So in the meantime, we're going to build up my alloys. That's right. I remember now. The first thing we need to do is we will upgrade that. And we're going to build exotic gas refiner. As soon as this gets researched. So we have 16 months on it. So let's begin the clock.
Establishing colony.
Let's check the expansion planner, see if we have any
We have conquered
planets
another
available
world.
colonization. Now, it looks like we can colonize this planet, but it's only colonizable by a superior species. Not have good traits. So I am going to forego that. This habitat is being colonized, so we're good there. So this is a new habitat. It's a research habitat. I put the label in. I actually paid attention this time. But we don't have any research districts available to build. So what we are going to do, we're going to go to the system. And on each deposit, we are, well, want to make a major. However, cool thing is, we are already doing that with another ship, so we don't even need to do anything here. Just wait for
Alert. Spaceborne life form encountered.
and then eventually we will get to that resource. I mean research.
Blocker removed.
Now we are doing very good with energy credits. That is a very good thing.
Alert. Spaceborne life form encountered.
So something I'm trying to do, I'm trying to eliminate ums and buts from my speech as much as possible. I did some editing yesterday and it was terrible. I'm still going to post it. I just think I really need to focus on it really hard because it was a little embarrassing for me to hear my voice. And I know you guys some of you guys may say, oh, don't worry about it, Volairen, you know, that's all in your head. Some of it is in my head, right? I am insecure at times. I'm a human being, right? At the same time, though, I heard what I heard. And I didn't like what I heard yesterday. So I'm going to work on it. Now, long pauses, I think I'm going to work on that later, but at least the ums and buts and the filler words, I want to focus on that right now. So we have new research. We could go for tile blockers, or we could do the collective self for more leaders. Or we can increase our starbase capacity. I actually think I want to do that because we cannot at this moment increase that number by any other means. So I'm going to select that. So I'm going to carefully choose the words that I'm going to say as best as I can before I say them without saying anything else. So that's what I'm going to work on. Forgive me if I sound a little irritable today. Like I said, I don't feel good, but I do want to play Stellaris. So kind of what I'm doing. So we have a tradition. Resettlement or orbital bombardment damage. And defense army. Go with resettlement. I mean, it really doesn't matter. We're going to fill that out anyway. So, we built an orbital. Let's check this base here. Okay, so we can make this a mining station. We'll put it on automation, and we're going to go ahead and fill out those mining bays. And put a purification hub. And I would like a Forge of the Fellowship there, as well as a Dread encampment. Well, we do want an augmentation bazaar, so we're going to build a city district as well.
We have conquered another world.
We have another planet. This one is a forge, or it's going to be, but it does have research. So we may still build those, but I actually think we shouldn't. So we're going to click select foundry. Build alloy foundries and Forge of the Fellowship. The other thing we want to do with our building slots here is add strongholds. So that's another thing that we want to do. Okay, we'll just do that for now.
Blocker removed.
Now that we're at peace, we're going to move our fleets back to the capital planet. You know, their lack of progress makes me want to come over here and claim this planet. So I think I will order a science ship over there and get it surveyed. Then I'm going to take it over. Because we have a lot of influence. We are capped right now. Okay, he doesn't have anything he's doing. We're going to survey.
Blocker removed.
All right, great. We researched exotic gases, and this is really cool. We have orbital rings. The thing is here, we have to choose between that and nano separators, which is annoying. Because nano separators gives us alloy processing facilities on orbital ring. But if we research that, we won't have researched orbital ring. But if we research orbital rings, we won't have researched this. So now, here's what I think. We should pick orbital ring because I believe that orbital rings appear a lot less often than nanoseparates. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And we can also put that on other planet types, like generator worlds, that can have stratospheric ionization elements that will increase our other resources, like energy. We'll sell our food there. Good news. I think that our species just unlocked as far as being able to colonize with them. Let's take a look. No, it's just that pesky, annoying species again. Okay. Yeah, no, we're not using that population, so I also wish that Paradox was transparent about how much time you have left until you can use the species that you created in your colony ships. So, for example, I have none of this population yet. I just made this for dry planets. And I feel like it's been quite a bit of time. Now, maybe I'm wrong. You know, sense of time in Stellaris is kind of wonky. You know, sometimes it feels like I took 2 minutes to get through 10 years, and then other times it feels like I took an hour. You know, so I think this might be the latter. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and keep running the clock. I don't want to stop too long. He has no orders. I want to take him over here. Yeah, and we're just gonna claim this stuff.
Establishing colony.
Now that we learned exotic gases, we can build exotic gas refineries all over our planet. So we are going to do that. Hopefully we will greatly increase our exotic gas production. Okay, good news. So this has research districts available. So we're going to fill those out. But we are actually going to put exotic gas refineries on station. So they aren't going to get filled out right away. We're also going to make this a research station. Where is it? Right there. Put it on auto. Now we have a lot of alloys, good gain, and capped influence. So we do want to build another, I think, forge station. However, this has stuff written on it. It says mining, so we should build a mining habitat here. There we go. Now, I don't think we really need to spend the extra resources on our Dyson Swarms right now because we are doing really good with the energy credits. I'm very happy with where our energy credit production is right now. So I mainly want to focus on making minerals and making forge worlds. I actually do think that I want a fortress world. That's just one deposit. So we're actually going to come here and we're going to make another fortress. We're going to name it Fortress, and we're going to remember it this time instead of making it something different, unlike the last time. Now this is good. Our alloys just increased, so that's good news.
System charted.
Yeah, so that costs 225 influence. That's okay. Worth it. It's worth getting another planet. We're going to go ahead and... Now that's something worth grabbing as well, I think. It has strategic resources and all kinds of little bonuses, and it has 18 minerals. We did explore it, so we're going to go ahead and grab that as well.
Council agenda available.
Okay, so the habitat complex was built, and so we can... This colony ship that's idle colonize that orbital. I believe I know enough about habitats, the newer kind, to redo my habitat video at some point. I think that would be cool. That actually really got
online.
My channel going, that video.
Colony founded.
Back when I released it, a lot of people liked that video, the habitats video. Back before they changed the habitats to the way they are now. And I do believe that habitats now are overall more enjoyable than the previous habitats. Even though the previous habitats were more powerful, I think. Ultimately, like what they were capable of. Because before, you could have them on every planet. You just can't beat that. However, the habitats themselves, there's a lot more you can do with them. With these habitats. So this is for energy production. Yet, we don't have any energy deposits claimed. So we're going to build orbitals on them. Yeah, so we'll just do that.
Establishing colony.
Where are we in technology? Okay, we're about to do orbital rings. Are there any more building slots? Yes. We have some rare crystals. Leave that alone. Make more exotic gases. And then once we do that, we can upgrade our energy nexus. We can upgrade our research complexes, which will give us a lot more research, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this. That, and most importantly, now that we have, and look at this, we have a lot of exotic gas being right now. So now we can go to the ship designer. And yeah, so they have made the switch. We will be able to fully upgrade our ships now. That's just going to kick ass. So, we're going to select our fleets and we're going to upgrade all of them. We have 3 fleets of 20k. That's pretty decent for tier 319, at least for me. On a normal game. Okay, so buy some more alloys. We have so much energy credit gain, it's ridiculous. We get capped like no time at all. So coming close to stellar expansion. Oh, let me make sure of something. Yeah, we have the max level strike craft, so this is going to be really good for us. We have Ripper autocannons. I mean, we are loaded. We have good weapons. We have and advanced shields, class steel armor. I mean, it's not the absolute best, but like it's up there. Definitely
New
strong.
technology
And I do
discovered.
think we have ion thrusters. Now, I'd like to get plasma thrusters eventually, but yeah. So I like to get this tile blocker. That's a good one.
Council agenda ready.
We could go for quantum neural links. That is probably a good idea. I think that opens up either an event or something, other kind of thing having to do with Cybernetic. So that'll be a good deal.
Fleets enhanced.
Yeah, our fleet power of our fleets jumped up considerably.
We have encountered another spaceborne life form.
So I'm going to be a jerk and use all my influence to block them off from expanding any further my territory. This is my territory. And we were thinking about dropping Liberation. Sorry, not Liberation. We're thinking about dropping Crusader Spirit so that we could claim worlds. Unless... Huh. It still says that they're equivalent. That is really dumb. I have really good fleets. Yeah, this is really dumb too. Their fleet power is pathetic. I think fleet power should have far more bearing on an empire's relative power than their technology and economy. I think it's much easier to convince someone to be a vassal to you if your fleet is way powerful than theirs than if you're simply your economy was better than theirs. You know. And I think that if they're pathetic, you know, that should just be a done deal. You should be able to vassalize them. Well, so I don't like the idea in Stellaris that you need a subjugation capability. Subjugate someone. I believe it should just be kind of a default option. Because if you win, right, and you beat them, well, I mean, you proved you were stronger. Why do you need to be stronger to begin with? I mean, yeah, so it's a little... It gets under my skin sometimes that I have to do that. That even though I know I could beat them, because of this stupid thing right here, I can't do it. No. That does annoy me from time to time. So we could get shield capacitors. We could get dark matter reactor. We could get advanced combat roles. I think those are my relevant choices here. I think I want to do shield capacitor. Because we could use that extra power we have these and give us more hit points. Like, the thing is, yeah, straight armor, I guess technically, at least from a PvP perspective, is the best. And I don't even know how accurate that is in reality, in practice. Because, you know, there's a lot of things out there. So, like, but hit points is hit points, regardless of where it comes from. It comes from shields or armor. You know, armor just tends to have more. So, but there is no auxiliary slots that you can put armor in. But with shield capacitors, it's like having extra. At least that's what I understand. And I'll double check it, but yeah. I mean, I've watched videos also about this, you know, showing and pointing out that you have a lot of capacitors. That's just as good as having extra. It's the same thing. Directly increases the hit points. So, really, in a lot of cases, if you got nothing else that you really care about, then you should put shield capacitor, if nothing else. And it also depends on how you play, right? So there are some players that they swear by afterburn. I have since dropped that idea. Afterburners really have not helped me personally, the way I play, okay? However, a player that, say, likes to do a lot of micro, afterburners are great. Especially if they like to mess with small ships. Like, say they don't like cruisers. They like corvettes and destroyers instead. That's just their jam. And, yeah, hats off to them. So I got claimed. Oh, it's just this guy.
We have conquered another world.
So this is a forge. It's nice having lots of minerals. You can just build everything up front. It's not a big deal. So he's surveying. We should probably... I believe we should still make him... We could put him on a planet or something. That would be good. Oh, he is on the councils. Son of a... I missed that. I would have put him on that if I had known that. Okay. We filled out another tradition. We have another Ascension perk. I think Voidborn is a good choice. We are building a lot of habitats. So I believe that would help us a great deal. There's no telling when we'll get mega engineering. Now we could get anti-gravity engineering, but we don't have that right now, and we would need two technology. But we can get Voidborn right now. I think we have 2 traditions left to get essentially 2 more Ascension. So we could get Master Builders and Dyson Sphere after this Ascension perk, or hold off for it. Well, the next Ascension perk should be Arcology, for sure. And then after that, the last 2 can be the Megastructure. Unless we find something a lot better. So, for now though, we're going to go ahead and do Voidborn. Because habitats are our salvation right now, basically.
Fleets enhanced. Construction online.
Now this is good. We have good fleet numbers here. We have 4,000 out. Yeah, I think we should reinforce. So I'm thinking about doing a series similar to what I'm doing with 7 Days to Die right now. However, I want to make the length of the edited videos shorter. Kind of like tidbits. So that my audience can take it in doses. Trick is providing enough action, enough entertainment for that. This is equivalent, stale. Do I have espionage? I don't. Yeah, we need to put spy networks, both. Definitely need to gather. Same here.
Situation log updated.
Where...
Construction online.
This, situation is so annoying. Sometimes it's okay, and it's not inconvenient, but most of the time it is. Commander, so we'll grab him. Well, especially because, one, I don't like to undock my fleets unless I'm fighting. And then two, if I'm getting ready to go fight, or I'm using my fleets and they're undocked, I'm busy. And I don't have time for the fleets to send them over there and do that. That's why I don't like this event. I've never liked this event. Let me chat. Okay.
System surveyed.
You asshole. Oh my god. At least it's a Tomb World. Trying to block him out of here, and he fucking leapfrogged me. Sorry for the language, guys. That... Wow. Fucking computer. Okay. So we'll just... Oh, and now there's no selected route. So, wait a minute. Alright. My borders are open to that guy? Seriously? Come on, Paradox. I think, honestly, if somebody closes their borders to you, it should automatically close your borders to them. It seriously should. This should not have happened. I'm just gonna say that. But whatever. Now he's stuck. Not gonna be able to move that. But he's gonna claim all this other stuff. Sorry guys, that upset me. Okay. That was very annoying.
New technology discovered.
Yeah, now he's gonna grab... Now wait, I had 600 Unity... Or I had 750 Unity last month, now I have 626. I wonder what's going on there. Do I have out of control edicts? No, I don't. Any. I didn't really focus on that this game. So Cybernetic is too OP. Yeah, it's pretty OP. It's pretty good. However, I think synthetic ascension with synthetic fertility is very overpowered. Way more than this is. Like, at least species trait-wise. Okay, so we got orbital rings. Star Fortress, robot workers, lathe, and habitat expansion. I think we need to do Star Fortress. It's overdue. So we're gonna do that. I gotta wait a little bit for the Forge Worlds to catch up. start getting some alloys. Check on these planets again. Nope. We have 700 energy credit gain. That's ridiculous. They're surveying, okay. Here's how I think espionage should work. They really just need to simplify it and stop trying to complicate it. I think what really needs to happen is just you put an envoy on there, and slowly over time, and maybe this is already how it is, but however it is not enough. They need to give your empire just a straight, steady intel gain for as long as you have that envoy attached to that empire, and increase it very rapidly. So, and maybe be able to spend influence to get more and more intel. At the very least, give a lot more control and give a lot more power and ability to be able to figure out, one, what kind of ships they have, where they are, and also their territory. So I've had spy masters an entire game on an empire, and I will look at them many years later and I will still know nothing about that empire. So what is that envoy actually doing? And then I click on gather information, right? So let's try to see what this says. Okay. What does it actually do? I'm gonna read this again. So it doesn't look like it does anything. It doesn't say increases intel, even though it says gather information. Yeah, exactly. If they just let me spend my influence and spend time, I would, you know, you should, because that's how governments in the real world work. You know, that's how empires in the real world. You know, they have spies in there. Spies tell them all the thing. They tell them where the troops are. They tell them where the bases are. They, you know, that, yeah, they tell them where everything is, and then they invade. So that's how this stuff works. That's how it should work. But it really seems like the espionage system, you really don't get anything done for what you do. Like, and honestly, like I said, I think it should be simplified. The goal for espionage should be to get intel. Plain and simple. You know nothing about this empire. So basically, yeah, you're going to gather all the information you can on it, and that's going to, and knowledge is power. So the more you know about them, the easier it will be to counter them or to make your move or whatever. It can be a lot simpler than it is right now. Oh. Hey, Northclaw, how are you doing? Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the channel. Guys, I got to give a shout out to Northclaw. If you have not checked out her channel, it's a good one. And she's an aspiring YouTuber right now, and definitely she could use your support. So I just wanted to give a shout out to her and you know, promote her channel a little bit since she's here. Anyway, I hope you're doing well, North Claw. I hope that you are feeling better. I'm not going to share. Don't worry, we're not going to share any of that stuff, you know, but I'm glad you're okay, and I hope you're happy with whatever you're doing. That's all I'm going to say. So back to the game. Good. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. So we can colonize this habitat. Pick that species.
System scan complete.
Okay, that's good. We're making our way over there. We're gonna try to grab that as soon as possible. Yeah, you saw I was live and was like, let's see what they are playing. Yeah. Now, this is a very complicated game, North Claw. I don't expect you to get this. Not that I'm saying you're not intelligent or anything. I'm just I don't think this is a game that you'd be interested in, but I could be wrong. Maybe you look at this and won't see a bunch of dots on a screen like half my friends who don't play this game say. But, you know, to me, they're not dots on a screen. To a lot, and obviously to a lot of people that watch my channel, they're not dots on a screen. But like, that's really how it looks to some people. I mean, not hating. I'm not hating. Everyone has different tastes. Like, you know, some guys, they like to just play Call of Duty and just play that, and that's it. You know, that's all they do. Or they just play Madden and that's it. Or, you know. Or some of them, you know, they just play Minecraft and that's it. And that's cool. But yeah, actually, this game right here, North Claw, this game is a big part of what got my channel the subscriber count that it has. Yeah. So we got Shield Hardener. That's interesting. The thing is, we have shield hardeners, but we don't have reactive armor. So, what would you pick? Well, to me, this is not going to sound meta, but I would pick the thing that comes up first, honestly. Having a hardener on your fleets, I think any hardener is better than no hardener. I'm just saying. That's been my experience, but you know, so we'll get shield hardener. All right, North Claw, you're about to make a video. Good luck. Yeah, and it's good to see you. And thanks for stopping by. Glad you're okay, and you know, have a good day. And give me a call sometime, or you know, reach out to me. Maybe you were in Discord, but I'm not in there right now. But I will be after the stream. So if you want to come back, just let me know. But anyway, bye-bye for now to North Claw. Not to my audience. I'm not leaving the stream yet. I'm not ending the stream yet. So, okay. Oh, but man, that was good to see her. For sure.
Research project concluded.
Good to see her in my channel. So we will just there. aren't looking like very good choices. We should start with adaptive bureaucracy though. We do need to start getting our edicts up in case we need it. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I guess I'm having to exercise a lot of patience here with basically on my alloy gain. 0.8k minerals. Alright, so we did the thing up here. So I believe my fleets have been sitting here long enough. These guys are inferior. They have no friends. They're at war. Actually, they're at war with themselves. And they're inferior in fleet power. And I have a very good fleet. I have very good fleet power. So we're gonna drop Crusader Spirit and we're gonna start taking it. I'm not gonna sit in this box if I don't have it. So we're gonna reform government. Sorry, but you gotta go. This is really gonna disrupt things. But I think in the end it's gonna be for the best. We're gonna be able to claim planets and carve up this empire. Since they don't want to submit, then we will just destroy them, rip them. That's kind of how I play things from now on. So especially if I get boxed in like this, you know, I just start claiming. You know, I start claiming. I don't care whether I want to devassalize them or not. Like, I get out of my way. You know, is basically what I want to do. Now, this is interesting. We could turn into a megacorp. That is something we could do. Very interesting. However, we would be really behind. And we need a lot of friends. So we definitely wouldn't want to go to war after that. We want to make friends with everyone. But we're xenophobe. So that's not really going to make sense. Now, I don't think we're going to change our authority. I like imperial authority. I like our ethics, our authority the way it is. I think we just need to drop Crusader Spirit and pick up something else. But really, what could we even pick? Even remotely relevant to what we want to do. Almost want to say pompous purist, so nobody bothers me. Nobody does any diplomatic communication. Merchant guilds doesn't make any sense. So moralist doesn't make sense. Master crafter. I really don't need trade value. Now, every 3 industrial districts grants 1 building slot. That is valuable. That actually is something that I would consider. Now, So how much do artisans produce already? No, I did not want that. So they produce, so if they produce 13. Produce 13. Some of them produce 13, others produce 11. But overall, it seems like they produce more than... Oops. Okay. But they produce more than they do here. So I don't think that's good. Heroic Past, that would just give us more leaders. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Though, just not really that important. Functional architecture, I mean, more building slots, that actually would help us a lot, I think. So we may pick that. Then there's Feudal Society. So I don't think that it's really worth it. The no subjects exempt from divided patronage would be pretty good. I just don't think it justifies the rest of the stuff. There's Ascensionist. You know, we could, with all that unity we're making, we could start ascending our planets possibly, but I think we're going to be too busy with megastructure. So yeah, let's just do functional architecture. Functional architecture. Keep it simple. Now, this is annoying. Oh, what? Okay, hold on a second. I haven't reformed my government in a long time. Why can't I? Plan Ascension is good, but damn expensive, even in late game. Yeah, it is. That's kind of why I never do it. Honestly, I think, just like Espionage, I think they need to give Planet Ascension a better look. They need to give that a pass. Because it's just not powerful. It's not rewarding enough at all. It's like one of those things that, like, out of all the stuff you're doing late game, it's like, you know, by the time you get around to it, you've already won. You know, and there's no real feasible way to do it at any other time other than when you've already won, basically. Because, you know, you're going to want to save that unity for traditions. You're going to want to save that unity for megastructures and whatnot, like we've been doing. And yeah, like now, like I said, ascending planets, I think. And this is also the problem with it. It works really well with gimmicks, okay? Gimmicks is where Planetary Ascension shines, I would think. Because if you can get a gimmick that grants you shit tons of unity early game, you know, and just, you know, takes off and, you know, use exploits or whatever, then yeah, if you were able to get shit tons of unity early game, then Planet Ascension might be viable. So, especially if you're doing one of those crazy Empire-sized builds, but I don't understand why this is here at all. It's acting like I just clicked it, which is BS. So that makes me want to reload. Alright, so what's the last time? You know, we're gonna reload. Just gonna load like a save. Because that was not my fault. whatever caused that to happen. No, I probably did some things. Yeah, we didn't. So I'm done with this crap. Okay, wait. I don't get it. Why are they gonna wait 10 years? Why are they gonna wait 10 years? This makes me want to quit. I'm sorry, dude. This makes me want to quit. I want to do stuff. I want to go to war. I want to fight. I want to take stuff. I want to play Stellaris. I don't want to sit here. Sorry, I'm in a bad mood today. I gotta be honest. I am in a bad mood today. Maybe I shouldn't even be streaming. Like, God, I woke up. I felt terrible. Like, yeah. Not a happy camper. So yeah, because of this, I probably will not pick, I will not pick Crusader Spirit in the future. Probably not. Yeah, I get that. No, it was a long time ago that I got the third Civic. At least that's what it felt like. Now, maybe it's like the time limit's like 20 years and it's only been 10 years. But it was a long time ago that I got that third Civic. So, but, 10 years when I haven't reformed my government, like, for a long time, that's ridiculous. I just, yeah. And a lot can happen in 10 years. So I'm basically stuck. Unless I want to do a liberation war. And I tried that shit before, and it didn't work. Well, okay, I tried that before, but I didn't have good fleets. And I want his territory. He's taking fucking everything. Now this is stupid. It does not list his defensive pact at all on this list. It doesn't. Why? Everything about this game is annoying me today. Okay. So we're just gonna run the clock. Screw it. We're just gonna run the clock, see what happens. Hopefully we'll be able to get past them. And we're just gonna reinforce the fleet some more. Yeah, we'll probably not be picking Crusader Spirit in the future. As much as I love the Unity game, I absolutely love it. I love the concept, the idea. But that change they made, where you cannot claim, that is BS. That makes it not worth it. Because then you get situations like this. So. And I heard from a commenter, I heard from a viewer that, yeah, they changed it like a year ago. And and I haven't taken Crusader Spirit for a long time, so wouldn't surprise me if it was the last time I took it was a year ago, so it was before that change. So these species need the species needs to be available for me to colonize. It will happen. I've seen it. It happens. But they're not unlocking. I don't know. Like I said, I think my passage of time, my sense of time is really screwed up.
Blocker removed.
So we'll buy some more alloys. Sell some more minerals. We could just like make a ton of. Probably should. So, oh, this is less.
Construction online.
Council agenda
Alert.
ready.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Okay, Conquer Nature I actually want to do because it says research option, gain climate restoration, and I want that. So I would like those barren planets to be terraformed. And in fact, you know what? I have had enough. I have waited patiently for my species to change. I might as well, I don't have a lot of, never mind. I don't have a lot of energy credits at the moment. I just sold them off. Or I just bought a bunch of stuff. Man. Patience, Volairen, patience. No! No patience! No surrender, no mercy. It's just the thing. The thing that makes this tough is, like, I could do a liberation war, right? And change their ideology, make them friendly. It's just like before, if I basically I have to win, you know, I have to win. It's all or nothing. I either win the war or it's a complete waste of time, like an absolute complete waste of my time and resources and attention. So that's the other reason the Liberation War, I don't like it, because it's a big risk. It really is, as you saw earlier if you were following this game. Okay. This had. I think ship range with carriers is just unfair. That's what I think.
New technology discovered.
Less war exhaustion is a good idea. So yeah, I'm tired of waiting around. We're gonna go ahead and just start terraforming everything. I've had enough. We have energy credits coming out of our ears anyway. There's a colony ship on the way there. Go with the expansion planner. We do have a habitat that hasn't been colonized yet, so grab that.
Establishing colony.
Let's check on our planets. So, what are they doing right now? Okay, they're building armies. Have I upgraded any of my research labs yet? It doesn't look like I have. I have lots of exotic gases. Why am I not upgrading? I guess it's because I have a consumer goods deficit. Probably. So, that tells me that I probably should make a couple of these industrial stations. Or at least one of them. Or I make one of them a factory station. I could do that too. In fact, probably should do. We should. We should have a factory. We'll still have this alloy foundry. They're not hurting anybody. But we'll put civilian industries on there. Yeah, the terraforming is a good energy credit down. You can try to micro your population balance resource if you need. Yeah, yeah, microing pops in this game is very difficult. Hold on. It's like extended warranty calls, the whole survey thing or search. It's like, leave me alone. Sorry, I'm bitchy. Okay, mission accomplished. So, what is... I didn't get a chance to... So, they don't have a lot of population on here. Can we resettle? Okay. There. Because we want to fill this up. We don't want to do that one. Okay. That's all we can do for now. So, like, I've always had a problem with doing this stuff constantly. This is anathema to me. Like, this whole system here. I've never liked it. So I just don't even mess with it. Like, the most I do really is just put favorites down if I need everybody to be on there. I try to keep it simple. And look at it this way too. I have like 20 planets. So the other thing too that problem I run into when I try to do that is I will forget that they're there, right? And then, so, unless I go back to it, you know, it's like a permanent change. So, it does fix the problem in the moment, but then it creates more problems later, other problems later. So it's just kind of like whack-a-mole. It's just, yeah, but I have tried to do that before, and like I said, it wasn't very fun. Like, the way they have it said, so really, I wish that what I'd like them to do is give you more control over where your new pops go. Even ask you, hey, you have a new pop, where do you want to put this? Or the option to have it prompt you like that. Oh. And then the other thing too, honestly, instead of this minus plus shit, you should just be able to simply move jobs where you want it. You know, like exactly where you want. Like I can't, like for example, I can't click and drag this. It'd be so easy for them to implement. Like, okay, so I don't want these artisans, I want more chemists. So I click the artisan, drag it, and move it over on the chemist. You know, that way in minutes, I can arrange the workers where I want them instead of doing this plus minus stuff and like permanently blocking out the job. Because that's the other thing I don't like about it. If let's say I do the minus symbol to get these guys off of artisan. I'm not going to do that because I want them there right now to go on chemist. One, when I minus that job and it removes it, they go to other places that I don't care about. Like, say, they'll go to enforcer instead of chemist. So I still have not accomplished my mission, right? So like, then I have to minus the enforcers. We'll say later, see what happens later. The planet gets more pops, right? And say it's got the pops to fill out all the jobs. Well, those jobs are blocked out. And I don't know it because, you know, I have ADD and I don't have that kind of attention span. I'm not a computer. So, like, I'm going to forget those. You know, it's not even ADD. It's just being human. And then, so those pops are going to be wasted. Or they're going to be unemployed or whatever. Like I said, they just need to let you click, drag, and arrange the jobs where you see fit on the planet. No. Instead of this stuff. And yeah, there's very little control here. There really is. So I think they need to give you a lot more control over the jobs on your planet and then the pops on your planet. So, but anyway. Oh, by the way, about the soldier jobs increasing stability, it's on decisions, I believe. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't remember that conversation, but I think I did remember. Actually, I do remember having that conversation, something similar once. It was a while ago, though. Now, I do remember making a fortress. Well, I'm going to make one. So, we're going to have... We're going to have that. Be a fortress world. That's doing nothing. We'll have that be. Oh. An anomaly. Go to the other floor. So what's blocking? So all right, we're gonna get rid of him. I know that's what's... He's like, he's cut off. Is there any pirates or anything here that's keeping me from moving around my empire? I don't think so. All right. That's cool. We got both of these systems. Got that planet terraforming. Now this is interesting. Why is this X'd? There's no route for the selected fleet to reach this system. What are you talking about? What do I have selected? Yeah, they're my vassal. They don't have their borders closed. So there's a hyperlane here. Yeah. Game is wrong. Yeah, it says I don't have. Okay. Oh, okay. I don't know what I was seeing there before. Right. It looked like I must have had the old ship that I can selected. Anyway, let's continue. So claiming my systems.
Establishing colony. Colony founded.
This is a mining world, so we're gonna go ahead and construction ship. We're gonna place orbitals on all these deposits. So year 34, we are going to reform our government for sure. Oh. I forgot to hit the shift button. We only need like 3 of these. I don't see any major orbitals that we can make, so leave it at that for now. Okay. That's not stable. Have it on automatic. That's a lot of mining bays. We will just let them do their thing. This probably needs a hollow theater, so we're gonna grab that. So we have a tradition tree available. So I'm having dirty thoughts about going mercantile. Just so I can help my consumer goods situation. But I don't even know how much trade I'm producing. So trade 313. I'm getting 313 credits from trade. You know, I mean, no matter what empire you have or what build you have, you're going to have a lot of trade, especially at later stages of the game. It's just, you're not going to have nearly as much as, like, say, a Megacorp or a empire that's built around trade. But I think I might do that. I might actually go domination and mercantile, or just go mercantile and domination. I actually think mercantile would solve more problems for me right now than domination would, if I think about it. Though the worker pop resource is nice. Because I have a lot of energy credit game right now. I don't need trade. I really don't. So consumer benefits would actually, yeah, I think that would be really good. Let's try it. You know what? Not worth it at this point. I think I might make a fade trade. Well, here's the thing. If I get consumer, I will get consumer benefits very quickly. If I get consumer benefits, that will greatly increase my consumer goods and make that a lot smoother. That alone, I think, would be worth taking this tradition at this point. Because, see, I have all the other traditions I really want. I really don't care about any of these others. I think this would make the biggest impact. Plus, it would give me some more energy credits. You know, it would give me some more trade. I mean, which is not bad. I mean, it's not very significant, but it is, stat-wise, it is an improvement. So I think in this case, since, you know, it's what's left, I think that's why we're going to take it, maybe. And on domination, there's quite a bit of traditions here, other than the empire size reduction and the influence. And I already have a lot of influence. Empire size is decent already, so I'm gonna try it. Just to screw around, I'm gonna try it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna screw around. Actually, what's the adoption effect? So collection range, trade protection. That doesn't. The trade value 10%, which would mean more consumer goods. And then we're not gonna get into a federation, so don't really care about the trade league. But we need to pick something, so yeah.
Council
Let's just
agenda
try that.
available.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get domination next for sure. Absolutely, we'll get domination next. Right now, the thing that's gonna boost my research is more consumer goods. Also, but yeah, empire size later for sure.
New technology discovered.
Yeah, we can go for that. Let's go to agreements.
Council agenda available.
It's got 2 holding. 3 of them had 2 holding. They all hate. I have 700 influence. So let's go to terms negotiation for every one of them. So we have integration permitted. think we'll do creation permitted. We're going to do restricted vote. Okay, expansion. Now, here's the fun part. We're going to take some of their alloys. I want alloy. And I want research. You don't need it, I do. And then, that's fine. Then we're going to have unified sensor. So they're not going to hate me nearly as much. It does cost a lot of influence, but I will get, hopefully get, and I'll get 30 alloys. So, go with that. And then we're going to build holdings. Ministry of Truth, as always. Now, what could we build here? We could build trader jobs. Dread outpost. Next transfer jobs. Research. Just physics and society? Well, that's dumb. I'm not really interested in that. Ministry of Energy sounds appealing, though I have lots of energy credits, so. Overlord Garrison. This might be good. Yeah, I think this is good. We'll do that. Since we're jerks and they don't like us, we're gonna put a garrison there like Darth Vader says. Because I once tried the underground origin, the one with minerals, higher size. Yeah. Now, 600 empire size for this here is really good. Usually I have much bigger empire size. And our research is starting to increase. So I believe we have enough influence for another agreement. Let's see what we can get from this. So their expansion permitted. They're already doing good, so we're gonna take some of your stuff. We're gonna take some. How much are we taking? We're taking 29 consumer goods a month. That is cool. That alone is worth it. How much research we're getting? Not a lot, but something. We actually probably don't need their research. That's really not enough to buy that. So now how about we don't need normal resources. What about okay, that would cost a lot. Okay. So that for sure. We want a holding. So 94. Let's do that. Okay, so Overlord Garrison. Your expansion is permitted now that you can't expand anywhere. So what do they got? Hey, 26 consumer goods. I'll take it. That's what I want. Now, how about research? What they got here? Come on, give me the tooltip. All right, that's not worth it. I actually think I want to take even more. Yeah, I want to take more. They're not doing jack with okay, but it's 423 influence. Let's see if we can get that down a notch. No, we are gonna have to wait to adjust. Hold on a second. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait to adjust. That's okay. We're gonna get capped real fast, especially with all the Ministry of Truth that we're getting. And look at that. Our consumer goods are fixed. Hopefully we start making some damn research stations. Yeah, now they're... See, they just immediately started building, so it was the deficit that was keeping them from building. All right. Now, why are you still mad? Okay, I'm building holotheaters. Or they're building
new technology discovered.
Research jumped up to 880. That's great. Alloys are 129. So so that's how you use agreements to get OP. So Battleship, this is a no-brainer. We're definitely going to research Battleship for sure. So that's good. And if we increase our alloy production enough, we could make battleship fleets and really get up there. So extremely annoyed at so we'll just keep reinforcing the fleet. We'll rearrange that last agreement. I think we're gonna call it a stream. Let me see how much time we've had. Hour and 40 minutes. I mean, we could go longer. It's really boring right now. I get bored when I have to play like this.
Colony founded.
I get bored when I have to play tall. So this is a fortress. We're gonna go ahead and there you go, have fun. College up 30. We have an extra little fleet here. So we could do get rid of that. Our research is skyrocketing. Look at that, 969. There we go. Keep it coming.
New technology discovered.
What about my research orbitals? This is energy, so we need to change this to generator station. Have fun there. This is mining. We have mining districts now, so we're going to change that. Automate that. Now, we could probably change this to an industrial state. Actually, no, we're gonna keep it on factory. I'm gonna let the tech worlds and the research stations just keep building. By the way, how do you manage your vassal loyalty? I believe it's called loyalty. Yeah, there's many different ways. I mean, the best way, the easiest way, normally, is to, you know, have a nice agreement, right? Have a friendly agreement instead of oppressive. You have a benevolent agreement. That's the first way, but there's another way. I'll show you in a second. Goods. Okay. Let's say now this guy's my vassal. And he hates my guts. Now, the loyalty is also in direct proportion to their opinion of me. May not realize that. So, one thing we could do, even though I don't have the envoys right now, but I think actually I should go ahead and you can put an envoy on them to improve relations. That often works over time. You know, it doesn't happen right away, but yeah, so that's really the only other way I've found really to directly increase a empire's loyalty other than adjusting the agreement favorably to them. So, yeah. Speaking of agreements, I believe we should be able to adjust this agreement now. Oh, look, it's 400. Okay. That's a lot of alloys and a lot of consumer goods. So we are good to go. Look at this jump. Watch this. Bam. Okay. And we're going to keep reinforcing. And honestly, I think I'm just going to take this into the sky. We do have a fortress world. Need to get another one. Let's check the expansion planner. So hopefully with climate restoration, we'll learn that soon and we'll be able to terraform these other planets as well. I think artillerist by far. Okay, we've capped our energy credits. I'm gonna go ahead and buy some out. But actually, I want to look for another planet to terraform. Found it. Now, Murphy's Law dictates that when we terraform these planets, our species is going to unlock. So that's basically what's going to happen. I am a fortune teller. I have predicted it.
New technology discovered.
What do we have here? Okay, we're gonna research dark matter engine. 424 months. That's right. And we'll see what happens. Because I think I've gotten most of the physics research that I want for the most part, other than maybe the sensors. Oh, we do need to make a star fortress. Actually, we're going to cancel these. Make a star fortress and get more shipyards.
Alert. Spaceborne lifeform encountered.
Year 32, we will be able to reform our government in 2 more years. Oh, they're inferior. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, we're building fleets like crazy now, so. Now, we took a lot of time to get to this point. Let's see. Yeah, so we're going to build some more fleets. So tomorrow, we're going to continue this, and we're going to go ahead and invade them. But for right now, I think I'm going to take a break. I actually am going to... I do need to get outside. I do need to go touch... I call it touching concrete, because there really is no... I mean, there is grass here. It's in the middle of the... Yeah, concrete seems more appropriate. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the stream, even though I was bitchy during the stream. I will apologize for that in advance. I'm not the most positive person all the time. I try to be positive as much as possible. I try to be balanced. But this morning was just one of those days. So, forgive me for being in a slightly bad mood. I'm not a good DJ, meaning I'm just not there yet, performance-wise, where I can just mask my emotions all the way through. Maybe I don't want to be like that either. So, like a lot of professionals, you know, they sound the same and they have the same tone, or they have, you know, the same attitude, you know. They don't let their emotions affect them on camera. And but anyway, so yeah, thanks for the participation, and I'll see you next time.